Hello, David. Had a bad day today. No big deal. Just I was beating myself up for things not going right, and things aren't always going to go right. I know that, but sometimes I just feed into the negativity in my own head. Sometimes I have negativity in my own head, and I got to work on that and get better with it. And I just got done meditating, and I feel better. So I enjoy meditating. It's makes me feel relaxed after I do it. I do it for 10 minutes. I'm trying to get up to 20 minutes, but right now it's only 10 minutes. But everything, not all day, but some parts of the day, things went wrong, dropping things, this thing, tripped over something, and I'm like, then I'm beating myself up over it because whatever reason think at that time. But I'm learning to calm down and pause my thinking because sometimes I'd yell at myself for whatever reason. Something I'd spill something or something. And I'm learning to pause and think like it's not a big deal. It does happen to everybody. And sometimes I feed into, oh, it doesn't happen to them. Why does it happen to me? And how do I know it doesn't happen to other people? Because it happens to everybody. You're going to knock something over, a trip or something. We're all humans. So that's where I'm learning is to pause and think it through before I. So one thing I'm learning: negativity is going to bring in negativity. Even if you think negative about yourself in your head, you're going to bring negativity. The more you focus on negativity in your brain or in reality, you're going to feed into it. You're going to bring more and more. You're going to knock things over, trip over things because you're in a negative space. I'm in a negative space. And that's what I'm learning is not to be in a negative space, but I'm still learning. I'm still new at this. About 2 years I've been getting better, really better. So I'm learning through Buddhism to be kind to yourself. Like you got like the passion you would give other people, you got to give yourself. And that's where I struggle sometimes is not with other people, it's with myself sometimes where I got to give myself kindness and passion and empathy for myself because I'm the one that I got to be with 24 hours, 7 days a week. So I'm learning to give myself patience, tolerance, and stuff like that because I never did until I got into Buddhism and philosophy and all that. But kindness for myself is where I struggle at. Like, and where I live is just chaotic all the time. But one thing I'm learning to stay inside, go outside, have a cigarette. Yeah, that's okay. But um, it's just nonsense. Like I don't feed into it anymore. The only problem I have is like I said, if I spill something, I take it out on myself. So I got to get better with that. More kindness and empathy for myself. And the drama that's going on here with me, I don't really care. It's I don't give them the time or day. I'm just neighborly, and that is it. Just neighborly because it's not worth feeding into the negativity or anything. So I just neighborly say hi, bye. That's it. I don't. I mean, I got a couple people at Christmas presents besides that because one thing I'm learning, nope, the whole world screwed up. It's not just here. The whole world screwed up. But I'm hoping it gets better, but it may. But I'm learning to have empathy, kindness, and passion for people and myself. Like I said, I just said it. I got to give myself more than I do other people because I take more things out. I'm more mean to myself than other people. That's where I'm learning this kindness and passion for myself. And I'm getting better with it. Like when I flip out on myself because whatever happened, I'm learning calm down. It's an accident. Things happen. It's not your fault. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. And that's what I'm learning. And positive audiobooks has helped me come a long way too. And the one I'm listening to now, I'm going to listen to it a little later. One thing that's been driving me crazy, I had a set time I do things, and I got out of that whack, so I'm getting back into that. So that's helping too. Like meditation, this I'll do on Sundays, and reading a book after I'm done with this. I'm going to read a book because I'm learning I can read better than I thought I could because I'm slowing my mind down So my mind's not as red as it used to be. So I'm like, wow, I could actually read pretty good. And didn't know I could because I would be always getting frustrated, get stuck over a word, and I get frustrated. Now it's like I can read better than I thought I could because my mind's not going 90 miles an hour in a minute with meditation, listen to Buddhism. Being kind to myself helps too. So my mind's not revving all the time. I'm trying to relax it with meditation, listen to Buddhism philosophy. And one thing I'm learning, I can't control anything around me. I can only control how I handle it. And I'm still with myself. I got to work on that a lot harder because it's just, sometimes I beat myself up more than anybody else. And it stems from feeding into the negativity, then I take it out of myself. So that's where I'm getting better at, not feeding in the negativity here and other places. And one thing I'm learning, the more negative things I'm more negative I am, the more negativity I bring in. Like more I'll drop things, I'll trip over something, or I can't do this right because I'm more getting aggravated and feeling negativity. So it's just giving more and more because I'm feeding into it. Once I stop myself, say calm down, relax, then I'm good. But I'm learning to calm down and think it through before I start getting mad at myself or belittling myself or whatever. So basically, I gotta have kindness and passion for myself. And it does help when I do, because like I said, I'm my own worst critic, and I'm not the only one like that. A lot of people are like that. We're humans. But I'm learning to be kind to myself, and it is helping. Like I noticed I don't flip out as much as I used to at myself because I tripped or I knocked something over or something didn't go right. I'm learning I am being more patient with myself, and that's where I gotta learn is be patient for myself. Because my problem is I feed into what everybody says about me and stuff like that, and I don't really care anymore, but part of me must, because I still, once I'm alone and stuff happens and whatever not, but I'm learning not to care what other people think, because I'm the only one that has to go to sleep with myself and wake up with myself. I'm the only one that stands next to me in the mirror. And that's one thing I can do today. I can look in the mirror. At one point, I couldn't even look in the mirror because I hated who I saw. I got better. Even when I haven't shaved in a long time, but even when I shaved, I wouldn't look in the mirror. I just put my head down, and if I missed it, oh well. But I'm a lot better with that because an old friend taught me that. Looking in the mirror helped me get where I could look in the mirror. But kindness for myself does help. But sometimes I get so irritated so quick, I don't have that. I pause for a second, then that's it. The irritation takes over. So I'm getting better because I can pause for a second or two. But I got to get better with the pausing, and before I start yelling at myself. So it's taking time. Well, one thing I learned, slow and steady fins, I don't know what fins is. Slow and steady finishes the race. And this isn't a race. This is just to get where I need to be at my end goal, whatever that is. I hope I serve my purpose. If I never know what it is, I'm fine with that. If I find that I serve my purpose, I'm fine with that too. So I believe I have a purpose in life. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I helped anybody on the way through my journey, but I hope I have, and I hope I did. One thing I learned with this journey, nobody can help. Nobody's coming to help. Basically, nobody's going to force me to do this every Sunday. Nobody's going to force me to do the couple of journals. I got different journals for different things, for budgeting and all that. Nobody's going to force me to do it. They can say, oh, you should do it, but I'm the one that's going to force myself to do it. And sometimes I can't wait for the desire or emotion or the desire to do it. I just got to force myself to do it, because sometimes that may never come. Ambition may never come either. Sometimes you got to force yourself to. I have to force myself to do it, because sometimes the ambition may never come. I got to force myself to do it, and I've been forcing myself every day to do the budgets, the journals, and stuff like that. And one thing I do is I find three things that make me happy through the day. I write down, and I got to do that today too. Today. Well, it's my evening actually. All right, that's it. Thank you. Thanks for listening.